since the protests on Tuesday, so we just wanted to know, is there blood on your hands concerning the amount of deaths, and how do you feel about it? As I was saying, my good friend, uh, uh,
Linus.
I forgot your name.
Linus.
Uh, what's the name? My good friend. What's your name? What's your name? Linus. Thank you, Linus. Uh, as I was saying, COVID killed more people. Will you say there's blood on COVID? Because so many people COVID killed. So yeah, the same way you won't put blood on COVID. It's the same way you won't put blood on my hands. As you see, my hands are white. There's no blood in these hands.
Property.
On the property thing, yeah, property doesn't have any blood, so you wouldn't say that blood on my hands. Uh, yes. Second question, Mr. President. On the, we have been seeing you have been traveling. You went to America, you went to China, you went to so many places. What was the reason for traveling, and what did you bring back? What was the fruits of those travels to us Kenyans? With yes, my good friend Linus, you know me, you know me, you know me. I have to go get my drip. You know, in Kenya, there's not so much drip. I don't want to be wearing fake things like Sonko and what's the name of the other MP you were saying was wearing expensive watches? What was his name? Forgot his name. Uh, uh,
Kasudi.
yes, Sudi. Sudi. Yeah, his name was Sudi. Yeah, you know, I don't wear fake watches. That's why I went to China, you know, for the watches. You know, you see, I don't have any jewelry today, but you can see the drip. You know, I travel a lot for the drip.
Steve
And
Harvey.
as well as, you know, I went to America to meet Steve Harvey. You know, you saw me with Steve Harvey. Yeah, yeah, you saw me with Steve Harvey. And also, I made a promise to my good wife Rachel. Love you, Rachel. I made a promise to Rachel that we'd have sex in every continent. So currently, I've already conquered Asia and America. And you know, up here, I saw Twitter people saying that I have a small dick. I'm the president of Kenya, so that makes me have the biggest dick in Kenya by default. Um, no, it doesn't, Mr. President. I, I don't. I think we are getting out of topic. Yes, it does, Linus. Yes, it does. I am the president of Kenya. Everyone talks about my dick. Have you seen my blue check on Twitter? Everyone is talking about my dick. But they're saying I have a small dick. You asked about blood on my hands. You can ask Rachel what blood she got. Hello. I mean that's yeah, I'm the president of Kenya. That makes me have the biggest dick in Kenya. Okay? Yes, so much dick. But anyway, Mr. President, I also wanted to ask you about the kidnappings that we have been seeing, activists being kidnapped. What do you have to say about that? Thank you for that question, uh, my good friend uh, Linus. Uh, the kidnappings as a result of those people on Twitter that are talking about me having a small dick. I am the president of Kenya, and I will say that again. There will be no extrajudicial killing. But if you talk about me having to spend money on my wife because I am unable to satisfy her, what do you expect me to do, Lynn? I will kidnap you. You know, what will you do if you're in my shoes? What will you do? Because you don't know what they're talking about you on Twitter. You're not big enough. Do you have a blue check on Twitter? I don't think so. I have a blue check on Twitter. Who am I? I'm the president of Kenya. Don't get that twisted. Okay, Mr. President. Okay, okay. Um, I also wanted to ask you about the police that were caught on camera shooting at protesters. Protesters who didn't do anything. Your government, some people in your government have been accused of corruption. The people on your minister of agriculture, you know, the fake fertilizer thing, you know, the edible oil. What are you doing to make sure that justice is served? Watch this space. Watch this space. Mr. President, what will you have to say to the boy who was shot 6 times, and wanted to ask you about why did you deploy the military on protesters when they are just peaceful protesters? And the question on the boy who was shot, was it six times? Did you say 6 times? I think it was 6 times. One thing I'll tell him is that
He's alive, right?
he's alive. Yes, he's alive. And 50 Cent was shot way more times than he was. And you see 50 Cent is, you know, that should be, those are bragging rights. You know, he should make a hip hop song on it. You know, my police could have coincidentally made him a star. You know, he has street credibility. You know, he can get him to the rap game. Pow, pow, pow. You know, shot 9 times. Those are lyrics. You know, I helped him. That boy, when he becomes a star, he should pay me.
Some tax.
I should tax his album. I should tax his first album. Matter of fact, I should tax the bullets that he was shot with. You know, because those bullets will make him a star one day. And on me deploying the military, I don't know if you're a fan of Kendrick Lamar, Linus. You look old. Kendrick Lamar is a rapper. You know. Yes, he's a rapper. And in his recent song, you know, Not Like Us, big fan of Kendrick Lamar, you know. Yeah, you know, he said, sometimes you gotta pop up and show me this. You know, me deploying the military was me popping up and showing niggas. You know why? Because I'm the president of Kenya.